There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man.
This is the Atom Effect.
I love them ghetto bitches. Yeah. It's black, baby. This one for the bad bitches. What up, mama? Pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle. Here we go. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you, well, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Well, hey, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams. Good evening to the Eves. This is the Black Pill Podcast, Ninja. Oh my God, that hurt my ears. That one hurt my ears. Hold on. Why was that so loud? I don't know who put that up. Let me try it again. Yeah, somebody tried to do me in, Ninja. They tried to do me in. Shout out to my CIA agent that's watching me. But like I said, we in the building, man. And we got a good show for you guys today. Right now, we have Nicki Minaj and SZA tweaking on X, Ninja. Tweaking. We got them tweaking on X. Right now, Nicki Minaj and SZA have exploded into a brutal social media showdown. Liar, liar, pants on fire, and bark at the walls what these girls are saying to each other. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls and the LGBTQIA+. Are you ninjas in here?
Oh my God, no way.
And shout out to the Barbs. Barbs, are you in here? Shout out to the Barbs. Shout out to the Barbs. Now I'm not a Barb. Hold on, let me pull myself up. Where we at? We in the building, Ninja. What up, Ninja? Hold on. Yes, sir. We made it. Now look, I'm not a Barb, but I am a Nicki fan. I am a SZA fan too. Now I have stories to tell you guys. Hold on, let me pull up my advertisements. And y'all know what it is, man. We streaming on Switch 6 platforms. Shout out to YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, X, and Kick. We in here. Gang. Yes, sir. Past that, what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not a Barb, but I am a fan of Nicki, and I am a fan of SZA. Reasons being, coming up, I heard Nicki. Everybody's favorite song, Monster. I heard Nicki. Like, I'm a fan of Nicki. Let me put it into perspective for you. I mean, I'm a student of the game. For those of you who don't know me, I make music. But besides the point, so put it in perspective for you. Let's see, from Monster, famous line from Monster. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. Okay? Let me give you another one. Shout out to Nicki. Let me give you another one. Oh, and answer the poll in the chat, people. And all the chats, the question is, whose side are you on in this back and forth? Vote and tell us what you think and why. And the answer choices are Team SZA, Team Barb, and I'm just here for the comments. Ninja. So yeah, what I was saying. So me, what's another one? Oh, I'm trying to think. One that y'all would know more recently. Even if my name was Natalie, none of these, what did he say? Even if my name was Natalie, none of these bitches still couldn't chin check me. Okay. Shout out to Nicki. Now, shout out to SZA. Reason why I'm a fan of SZA is back when I was in college, SZA was a big deal. SZA was a big deal when I was in college. She started blowing up. And I mean, she was known in the industry. Word to Drake, word to Drizzy. Yeah, she was known in the industry, you feel me? So I knew about SZA before SZA became SZA, right? And she started blowing up. I'm saying, like, when she blew up when I was in college, the song was with Kendrick Lamar. And I noticed her and Kendrick Lamar are a very good duo when it comes to music. Yeah, so, you know, when she came out with Love with Kendrick Lamar, that's when I really started knowing about SZA, because I was like, damn, who is this girl? And around that time, I had one of my college sweethearts. I'm not finna say her name, but yeah, I was with that girl. And yeah, we used to I don't want to say get high. How do I say this? We used to engage in paraphernalia. And when we engaged in that paraphernalia, that was our song. So back in the day, every time I hear that song, it reminds me of that girl. And I try not to listen to that song, Ninja. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, I have no dog in this fight. But shout out to everybody with their own personal opinions. Answer the poll in the chat, people. Let us know what you think. And that's the main event we're going to discuss, because they're going back and forth right now. Past that, let's get started with the show. Quick disclaimer. Viewer discretion is advised, people. This is an adult show. Shout out to the kids that find their way to my page. Protect the kids. The kids are our precious cargo. Shout out to America. Y'all know how I feel. You know how I'm feeling. What else? Yeah, we participate in dark humor here. My name is Black Adam. My name is Adam, black in itself, and Adam in itself is an acronym. It stands for Beethoven loved all colors, achieve things out of mind. But at the same time, in between time, in the meantime, ninja, anybody could get this work, ninja, okay? Anybody could get this work, all right? Any one of you ninjas. You know why? Because ninjas be going in on me. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to be bullied. So I like to participate in this thing that I call dark humor. And I didn't create it. I didn't coin the term or the phrase. I use it to help me do my show. Like I said, I was bullied, so I don't necessarily know. I have poor social cues, or that's what I'm going to hide behind. So that way you ninjas can't get mad at me when I crack my jokes. So there will be times in the show where I'll say stuff that may come off really funny to you, and I'm going to be stone cold, you know, stone cold Steve Austin. Shout out to my white brother in arms. Yes, sir. I'm going to be stone cold Steve Austin. There'll be times in the show where I may, where I may say something that's not funny. It may be rather uncomfortable, if you will, and you ninjas are gonna see me cracking up by myself like the Joker. Word to the Joker. And you ninjas gonna be looking at me. You ninjas gonna look at me like this, ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
All right, it's just par for the course. It's par for the course. It is what it is. Past that, I appreciate everybody watching and listening. Let's have a good time and let's get right with it. Shout out to HR. HR says SZA's a known liar. We're gonna clap for that one. We're gonna discuss, like I said. We're going to get to the main event, but for now, like I said, guys, answer the poll. I got some things I want to show you before we get there. And like I said, this is the show, people. And I mean, it's the first thing that pops up right now because they going at it. Excuse me. And we're going to deep dive and dissect. But as we can see, we have Nicki saying, girl, hit that auto-tune button, Miss Meek and Mild Freckles. We got SZA. She showed an old picture, I guess, an old tweet from SZA saying neither Rihanna or Ciara can hold a note worth a damn. One's just worse than the other, so what's the beef? I don't know what's going on, ninja. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, my ninja, we're going to discuss it in like 15 minutes. Let me just show you guys, like I said, we all have the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. So we're all seeing this happen right now, but there were a couple things on the internet I wanted to show you real quick. Let's get it. So first things first, I have an excerpt from your boy Kanye, since we're talking about rappers today. Shout out to all the independent artists, by the way, as well. And when I say art, people, I don't only mean, you know, music. I'm saying like an artist, like painter, you know, like even streamers, like when y'all see me do this, I paint a picture like Picasso. I feel like it's art. You feel me? Yeah, shout out to all the independent artists. But we have Yeezy trying to tell us the truth, but they called him crazy. And let us know what you think in the comment section, people. Listen to this, because they always show half the story. And shout out to social media, because I said this in a song. I said media is social deadly. Here's the proof that media is social deadly. They'll play you a piece of a clip, and that's why I tell you guys, nothing is real. Everything that you see on social media is not real anymore. We're seeing a perspective of a perspective. To put it in the context for you, even with Nicki Minaj, right? We're seeing Nicki Minaj tweet to SZA. Nicki Minaj is tweeting to SZA from a certain perspective, you feel me? And I'm not trying to get all, ooh, you know, I'm not trying to get all, but I'm saying, so yeah. So she's tweeting from a perspective to SZA. SZA's tweeting from a perspective to her, but they're tweeting from a perspective because the internet is not weird, is not real. We take context and stuff and use it to reinforce our point. Like I said, Yeezy, people, here we go. Take it away. Hold up.
New thing called classism. It's racism's cousin. This is what we do to hold people back. This is what we do. And we got this other thing that's also been working for a long time where you don't have to be racist anymore. It's called self-hate. It works on itself. It's like real estate of racism. Where just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is?
So I know all of y'all remember that. And if you don't, I remember the internet was in shambles when Kanye West said he was a god. Now this is the rest of the clip, people. Listen closely. Watch this.
Told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am. Would it have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga? Or if I had a song that said, I'm a gangster?
Woo! Shout out to the visionary himself. Shout out to the visionary himself, because he is painting the proverbial picture. Here we go.
Or if I had a song that said, I am a pimp.
Yeah.
All those colors and patinas fit better on a person like me, right?
Woo.
But to say you are a god, especially when you got shipped over to the country that you're in and your last name is a slave owner's.
Woo!
What the hell?
Shout out to my boy Yeezy. How you doing, huh? Damn, Kanye, chill. I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye. Ninja. That Ninja was spitting bars, and like I said, perspective people, and that's why I tell you the media is the fourth branch of unrestricted government, people, because Ninjas was tweaking about the first part of that statement. You know, he had us in the first half, right? Now when you see the second half, you're like, oh shit, this Ninja is preaching. This Ninja right here is preaching. Listen to this.
How could you say that? How could you have that mentality? I always felt like I could do anything.
Word.
That's the main thing people are controlled by.
Yep.
Thoughts, their perception of themselves.
Woo! Shit. My bad, y'all. I can't say no gay stuff, because if I say some gay stuff, these niggas gonna talk about I'm gay. But I had a mental orgasm right now, Ninja.
What the
Yes, I did. I had a mental orgasm. And the reason why I had a mental orgasm is because, like I said, to be a black man in America, and I didn't say this, I didn't coin this phrase, I'm paraphrasing here. To be an intellectual, to be an intellect, right? To be a black man that has intellect in America is a hard thing to do, because when you're aware of what's going on, it makes you very uncomfortable. You feel like the world watches you like an animal, if you will. You know, you're aware of certain things. You're aware that they don't want you to have money. You're aware that if you're around a bunch of ninjas and y'all just sitting there having a good time, somebody got to come and diffuse the situation. You sitting there looking at them ninjas like,
But what the hell, boy?
and they looking at you like you tweaking. But like I said, I'm not on my black shit. Shout out to Yeezy, but that's one of the reasons why I love Kanye West coming up as a youngin'. Here we go.
They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
Word.
And I'm Kanye West at age 36.
Word.
So just watch the next 10 years.
And shout out to all the independent artists. The reason why I shout y'all out is because y'all gotta realize the favorite artists of everybody right now commercially, right? All these artists, guess what age they are? I'm talking about the biggest names, the vets in the game. They're all in their 30s, Ninja. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So don't fall for the bullshit that rap is a young man's sport. And like I said, this the same Ninja that they call crazy, and this Ninja got $1 billion. I don't know if he still got $1 billion, but I rest my case. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. Let's get it. In other news, we have Law and Order with Black Adam, but this isn't really a Law and Order. This is more so to the parents. Parents, listen up, bro. I already told y'all parents, bro. Y'all niggas gotta chill out here. This goes for the moms and the dads. And shout out to the Adams and Eves. These are my personal fans. I appreciate y'all. But listen to this. So we have a teen girl who finds out an anonymous internet bully who has harassed her for a year is actually her mom, Ninja. This the shit I be talking about, bruh. It's something wrong with y'all out here in these streets. Ninjas wonder why I keep to myself. So a Michigan teenager spent a year being relentlessly harassed online by an anonymous cyberbully, only to discover the person behind the screen was her own mother, Ninja. I'm telling you, bro, that's why I'm cold. So everybody that know me back home at the crib, what up, Miami? Everybody that know me at the crib, you feel me? Ninjas wonder why I'm cold, because I see things like that and I internalize it. And the reason why I internalize it is because I'm a nice person. So when I hear shit like that, I'm like, there's just no excuse for that kind of behavior. And I don't like bullies. I told you I used to be bullied as a kid. Yeah, people, I didn't say this. Shout out to CGA, proximity, likeness, and relation. These are the people who will potentially hurt you the most, and these are the people you need to be most mindful of. And the best way to explain that point is to understand that, you know, we treat people we don't know with more respect than people we know. And the reason why is not what you think, right? It's not because, oh, you know, we don't know them. It's more so because we're all animals, and we understand that when it comes down to evolutionary psychology or whatever, we understand that this person may or may not be a threat, and we have to register who they are and how they are, right? So like I said, proximity, likeness, and relation. The people that look like you, the people around you, the people within your arm's reach, for lack of a better term, are the people who will potentially hurt you. And in this case, it was this lady's mother. Sad situation, and pray for this teen. The teen's mother used a VPN and fake accounts to send over 349 pages of cruel messages to her daughter and the boy she was dating. Ninja. And I guarantee you, she got some kind of stupid excuse behind this shit, boy. That shit is retarded. No, whoa, my bad. I almost canceled myself. Was that on purpose? No, I'm just playing. Anyways, the case shocked investigators and the public alike as Lakari initially helped her daughter report the harassment before being identified by the FBI. And they had to involve the FBI. Hopefully that lady does serious time. It just sucks because if she's the only parent in the household, you feel what I'm saying? She has since pleaded guilty to computer crimes and could face up to 10 years in prison. And that's why I tell you guys, I said this earlier, I believe in earlier streamer yesterday, justice isn't black and white, people. Justice is gray. But good job, FBI. Good job, FBI. I actually, I'm looking for it. I actually got jammed up yesterday. I actually got stopped by the feds yesterday. Well, I mean, the pigs. Shout out to the pigs. I got stopped by the pigs yesterday. Last night, actually. But they didn't beat me up, Ninja. We still in here, Ninja. And if you don't believe me, hold on. I got my ticket right here, Ninja. Yep, them ninjas gave me a ticket, Ninja. Them ninjas pulled me over. Ninja pulled me over, flashed the light in my face, and he was like, "Oh, you're going 10 over the speed limit." And I looked at this ninja like, "Ninja, you don't think I know that, Ninja?"
But what the hell?
I'm like, bro, just write me my ticket, bro. Write me my ticket. And he's like, "Oh, have a good night." I'm like, "Yeah, you too, Mr. Officer, you too." Yeah, gentlemen, if you look like me, and ladies, you too. If you look like me, be careful out here in these streets, man. You know what it is. Like I said, police officer pull you over, get that ninja what he want. The only reason why I'm here is because I gave that ninja what he want. He wanted to write me a ticket. I said, write me that ticket, bro. And yeah, it's pretty long, from what I can see. All my info, blah, 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 blah. It's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. I'll deal with it later. But that ticket is over $100, ninja. So y'all niggas need to donate, bro. Okay? Y'all niggas need to donate. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. This is real life, people. This is real life. And I told you guys, you only have one. This is not the practice run for your real life. You only have one. Anyways, like I said, this disturbing story highlights how online anonymity can be abused even by those closest to us. It's a reminder of how deep deception can run, especially when tech is used as a weapon instead of a tool. So sad situation, prayers to that team. Sorry you had to go through that. That's going to take years of therapy to unpack. Yeah, we praying for you, Miss Lady. Let's continue. More Law and Order with Black Adam, people. And answer that poll and hit the like button. We have El Chapo, and I brought this to you guys earlier when it first came out. I was the first one that started talking about it. But El Chapo, well, let me clap for me. But yeah, shout out to the squares. I'm a certified square. I don't give a damn. And the reason why is because you get nothing but jail. You get nothing positive by being a thug ninja, a street ninja. You feel me? So we have El Chapo's son, Law and Order with Black Adam. El Chapo's son, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, reportedly willing to testify against his family in exchange for a reduced sentence.
What the hell?
Yup.
My God, no way.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. Shout out to the Alphabet Brigade. Yeah, bro. It's like I said, bro. Proximity, likeness, and relation. These are the people that are gonna turn on you, ninja. People closest to you that look like you, and the people within arm's reach, ninja. And that's why you keep everybody at like a stick's distance. Like keep a stick. Like imagine your arm sticking out. Add a stick to that hand, hold that stick, and keep people that far away from you, just in case, my ninja, just in case. And I hate to be like that, and I hate to tell you guys that because I try to push positivity on here, but I care, and love is wanting more for someone than you want for yourself. Word to J. Cole. So I got to give y'all some game. I'm just trying to help you ninjas out here in these streets. Here we go.
Into our border report now, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, the son of Mexico's infamous El Chapo Guzman, has officially accepted a plea deal with U.S. attorney prosecutors. He's pleading guilty to 4 criminal counts for his role in operating a faction of his father's Sinaloa cartel. He allegedly admitted to 2 counts of drug distribution.
Hey man, say man, just so them ninjas don't disappear me. Hey man, one time for MS-13, one time for the Sinaloas. Shout out to the blood. What up? What do they say? What up, blood? What up, cuz? Shout out to all them ninjas. Shout out to all them ninjas, okay? Shout out to all them ninjas. Don't kill me, please. I want no parts. Shout out to the SAs and everybody in between that do that, bruh. You feel me? Don't disappear me, ninja. I'm just reporting on the story, okay? Here we go.
Distribution and 2 counts of participation in a continuing criminal enterprise.
Yep.
He was extradited to the U.S. from Mexico in September of 2023. He is now facing a possible life sentence. And you'll remember last year it was his brother Joaquin Guzman Lopez who was arrested in El Paso along with Sinaloa kingpin Ismael El Mayo Zambada. Into our
yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey, y'all know how I feel about Law and Order, no pun intended. But we're not gonna clap for that because I'm scared them ninjas got the Goonies watching, and if the Goonies watching, them Goonies gonna pull up on me and be like, "Ninja, do you bang, ninja?" And then they gonna start wiping their nose. And if you don't know, I'm not gonna say which gang, but some of these gangs they communicate by wiping their nose and shit like that, ninja. Don't ask me how I know, ninja. That's why I say I'm a square now, ninja. Cause I want no parts, ninja. I denounce the gangs. Anyways, we'll keep you updated on that story. Oh, and just so you know, in case you didn't know, if you are in Mr. Guzman's situation, what's his name? Ovidio? If you're in Mr. Ovidio's situation, please trust and believe. This ninja's going to the casket soon, my ninja. They putting that ninja in the casket because that ninja turned on the cartel of your father that turned it into what? Oh yeah, that ninja's, yeah, he's done so. He's done so. He's done so. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. Ladies, shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Are you in here, ladies? And shout out to my E's. They know about this. For the people who are new here that find their way to my page, I'm gonna say it like this. I speak to the women first because ladies first. I'm a boy's girl. Shout out to DVD. And I was raised with some respect, so I always speak to the ladies first. Now, ladies, do you want to be somebody's bitch in prison?
What the hell?
Huh? Answer the question. Answer the question. Now, gentlemen, I suggest you have the same sentiment. Gentlemen, would you like to be another ninja's bitch in prison?
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. Now, gentlemen, I'm saying this to you, and ladies as well. I'm saying this to you from a perspective of being a big dude. And I know I can't fight the world. I was told by ninjas in the streets that there's always somebody that's bigger and badder than you. And once I seen the writing on the wall, ninja, I tucked my tail and I dipped out of there, ninja, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because there's so much more to life, people. There is so much more to life, and you can make the same amount of money. Might not get it as fast, but you'll still make some money to where you can have a good life and you don't have to always, what is that? What is that? You feel me? Anyways, let's continue. More Law and Order with Black Adam. We had this lady right here who was engaging in fornication with a younger child, and the man who is now 18 says the teacher sexually abused him for years, providing him with alcohol, money, and other gifts. Ninja. I see a mosquito, but ninja. Yeah, that's the world we live in. But yeah, the crazy thing about it is this why they say women are more mature than men because well, I digress from this conversation. Let me not say too much. The game is sold and not told, and if you want that game, you can donate and I'll explain some of that game. I'm gonna start setting up a game in here actually where if y'all want me to like light a cigar or like take a shot of alcohol so I could really tweak out, you guys gotta donate. I think that shit will be lit, ninja. I think that'll be lit, dog. I got that idea the other day. But yeah, you gotta support the show. You gotta support the show. Anyways, let's continue.
Callahan faces multiple charges from multiple agencies, including criminal sexual conduct with a minor. Now, deputies say while working as a teacher, Callahan began grooming the teen boy. They say the misconduct began in 2021 and continued for at least 2 years. We're told the alleged conduct also extended into Greenville, where the victim attended school. The Greenville Police Department also charged Callahan with multiple counts of criminal sexual conduct. Callahan had a bond hearing in Anderson County today, where the victim spoke about the alleged abuse.
All I really want the public to know is that though it's a traumatic event, I'm here to fight and I'm not going to back down. And that I think more awareness needs to be brought to things like this, and just because I'm a
Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, that's a serious thing. Hey man, stop touching on kids. What the hell wrong with you ladies, ninja?
What the hell?
What's wrong with you ladies?
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
What's wrong with you? Hey. Y'all women wilding now. That's crazy because back in the day when I was unhealed and I was suffering from my own traumas and shit, I used to wish one of my man, look, Ninja.
You need to leave.
Shout out to Miss Abramoff. Believe it or not, Miss Abramoff was the first white woman I actually was like I had a crush on. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. And shout out to Ayo. Ayo said she was curious where I was about to go with that one, LOL. And the reason why I didn't go where I wanted to go with it is because these ninjas not finna cancel me talking about, oh, Black Adam said this and that. They gonna clip a ninja. Oh yeah, cancel this ninja before I even got started. Ninja, I'm just getting started, ninja. Come on now. We ain't doing all that. And like I said, guys, real quick disclaimer, yet again, everything you see is just for entertainment and social media commentary only. None of this is real. We're just popping shit. We all live a life, right? Excuse me. Now, I've lived a life. I have not lived enough of my life, but I've lived a life to see the underworld. And when I seen the underworld, I didn't realize I was in the underworld because looking back in hindsight, you know, I thought it was cool. So I'm sitting here, I got ninjas. I'm not finna say no names because them ninjas will put me in the dirt and you ninjas would never see it coming, right? But listen to me. I had ninjas, right? When I was in one city, I remember, because I've traveled a lot, I had ninjas talking about, hey man, we own this whole section when it comes to paraphernalia. I'm speaking in codes, of course. So I'm talking about lean. I'm talking about pills. I'm talking about everything. They like, yeah, we own this section, like the police know us and everything. I'm hearing this shit in my head and I'm like, so they talking about, so look, listen to this. So they talking about, oh, we finna turn you to a runner, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, in my head, because I was such a crash dummy, I'm like, bro, I really made it. So in my head, lights are going off. I'm like, ninja, I'm about to get into the game. I'm about to really get into the game. So I'm going crazy. And then, like I said, you know how, shout out to the ladies. Ladies, I got to use you for this example, right? So ladies, you know how you say, and I don't know whether or not this is true. We actually debunked this on the show before, but besides the point, you know how y'all say, oh, you know, what do they say? Oh, her brain hasn't fully developed, right? You know how they say that, right? So it's not that my brain hadn't fully developed. I'm speaking about me now. I think what it was, like, bro, I call it my hormones. So I say my hormones was raging. And then one day my hormones died down just a little bit. And then one day my birthday passed. I'm saying like probably 24, 25. A ninja just woke up. And I just woke up and I'm like, bro, what the hell am I doing? Like, is this the rest of my life? And I think everybody goes through this. It's like your perspective just changes over time. So I'm like, bro, so I'm gonna be in the hood, smoking squares, smoking blacks, walking with my pants down, trying to get at the same girls in the hood, car breaking down, ninja, car done broke down, ex putting sugar in my tank, ninja. I'm like, yo. Bruh. I'm like, yo, this can't be it, bro. This can't be it. I'm like, there's no way. Is this what I thought? Is this what I thought it was? And then at the same time, I have ninjas that I know coming in and out the pen, ninja. Coming in and out the pen talking about, yeah, ninja, you got a degree. You know, if I had your degree, ninja, I would run with that motherfucker. And I'm sitting there like, so I had to just wake up. And ninja woke up. And it's crazy because, you know, like I said, what it came down to is just it's the reality of the situation, which is, you know, we're programmed. We see stuff on TV. So I seen like ninjas on TV looking cool, doing that kind of shit. So, you know, ninja seeing baby boy and shit. You know, I'm in the hood. I got girls calling me baby boy. So I'm feeling like Tyrese Gibson out here in these streets, ninja. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, ninja, I got to roll like that. And I literally used to walk around with a wife beater and all. You feel me? And then I just changed my ways. So you just get older. It's a coming to age thing. But yeah, like I said, back to today's show. Yeah, man. Hey, man, ladies, stop touching on these kids. Ladies, come F with a man. I know you want to be in control. It's okay. You can find the right man. Ladies, you know when you marry a man submits to his woman first. Did you know how? You want to know how? A man submits to his woman first because he has to get on one knee to marry her. Ninja. Yes, sir. All right, let me stop rambling. Let me stop filibustering. Here we go.
And doesn't mean that it should be shunned away.
Now, we did reach out to the Anderson 5 School District. They tell us Callahan was a teacher at Homeland Park Primary School from 2017 until she resigned in May of this year. Callahan's defense saying she should be let out of jail because of good behavior.
Hell no, she should not be let out of jail, Ninja. And the reason why I say that, right? Well, I mean, you know, if she's pretty, I don't know. I'm not really, she's not my cup of tea, but that's besides the point. Yeah, you know, pretty privilege is a thing. So if she was pretty to me, I'd be like, hell yeah, let her out. I'll drop the money on the bond, Ninja. I don't give a damn. But yeah, she's not really my kind of speed though. But yeah, word to Miss Abramoff. Shout out Miss Abramoff, who actually changed her name. She got married from what I remember. Yeah, Ninjas, all of us wanted to sleep with the teachers, Ninja. I'm gonna say it, Ninja. Don't get mad at me.
You need to leave.
Y'all ninjas know what it is. If y'all ninjas come at me, I'll expose all of y'all because I got turtle memory, Ninja. So I remember each and every one of y'all, what y'all ninjas said y'all would do, okay? So leave me alone. Leave me alone, Ninja. Yeah, I remember. Let's get it.
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to set a reasonable bond. Again, she's not a flight risk. She's not a danger.
Callahan faces multiple charges from multiple.
All right, yeah. We'll keep you updated on that. We probably won't though. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. All right, let's see. In other news, what else did I need to show you guys? Let me see. Is this the one? We got Joe Budden. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. As we gear up towards the main event, right? Well, first things first, let me let Orlando do what he has to do. Shout out to Orlando Brown.
What's up with Nick? If you compare your career to somebody, who would it be? Michael Jackson. That's me? Never. You're a liar.
Oh.
Lying ass nigga. Fucking lying ass nigga.
Now, crazy. The reason why I brought that up actually is because come to find out that Orlando Brown was talking to Ray J from what they said. So when he was saying all that, he was talking about Ray J and what Ray J be doing in the industry, Ninja. That's what I heard, Ninja. That's what I heard, my Ninja. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. Like I was saying, let me see. Shout out to Joe Budden. Joe Budden said Diddy was set up. T clocked. Here we go.
Puff did too much shit. Yeah. They lined him up.
Yo, these people finessed $30 million, bro.
It being discovered or...
Wait, hold up. Shout out to Ayo. Look, Ayo's doing the Lord's work. Ayo said, yep, I put a pinky toe out there at 21, took off to Vegas with a ninja who supposedly had connections to a spot I was supposed to dance at. That fool. Nope, I took my booty back inside and went back to finish my degree. Good job, Ayo. Now, Ayo, can you imagine? Good job, Ayo. Like I said, I'm happy you're actually doing the Lord's work and, you know, spitting the real because, you know, people like to gaslight in today's time. So, yeah, me, Ninja, I done been to Vegas multiple times, Ninja. Multiple times without my family. Off the strength and muscle. With women that I've been dealing with in the past, Ninja. So just, you can only imagine, Ninja. You can only imagine. Now, if I was to tell y'all the last time I went to Vegas, shout out to Black Madam, she knows because she was there. If I told y'all how much money we blew when we went to Vegas, you ninjas would probably, everybody in the chat would probably tie me up and beat me down, Ninja. You know why? Because I blew a bag, my Ninja. I spent, well, let me not say it. Anyways, it don't matter. Let's continue. Here we go.
Confirmed that.
And I did it because I was in love, Ninja. Can you imagine? That's what love make you do, Ninja. Love make you do stupid shit, people. Love makes you do some dumb shit. But let's continue.
Cassie and her boyfriend had to go stay at Cassie's family's house for a long period of time, said to me that they was a lot more hard up than they let on. And I've been there, and that's when schemes happen.
You can't be a victim of it if you wrote a book. Hey, man, give me some money for this, so I'm gonna put it out. At that point, you're not a victim. You basically saying, nigga, you know I need some money. And he like, you know, you picked who you picked.
No, she's a victim, and she's...
I'm saying, when she became the victim after he said, I'm not being you 30.
All right, shout out to Joe. Shout out to the other Ninja. Hey, man, two things can be true at the same time, people. That's something we got to learn to realize. I told you guys, right? I told you guys earlier, justice isn't black and white, justice is gray. So two things can be right at the same time. So she can be a victim and also be a victim of her own circumstances, Ninja. You feel me? So yeah, she may have wanted that money. Now, like I said, that don't mean that what they was doing was right, Ninja. And I mean, I've discussed this. We've discussed this already. These ninjas was they was freaker leaks, bro. They was freaker leaks. So they was like, at the same time she was victimized, I mean, I don't want to say it, Ninja, so we gonna let somebody say it. She kind of wanted to, I'll let y'all finish. But yeah. So one stream, I looked into this and I told y'all about this. Like when people engage in that kind of behavior, like, and I'm not trying to scare nobody, quick conspiracy theory, people. Quick conspiracy theory. So when people engage in that kind of behavior, so it's like, I told y'all, I seen it in a movie, and the movie basically depicted it as things that demons and the devil feeds off of, okay? Now, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I posted it on my page somewhere. So basically, I looked into it on the stream, right? On the stream. It's amazing how I'm not canceled because I accidentally pulled up some corn, Ninja. It pulled up some corn. But yeah, basically that whole thing that they were doing, I'm not saying this is what was happening, but I'm saying if you look into it, Satanists, I'm gonna say Satanists, right? They do that as a way to create a portal for the devil to feed off of their human essence. Now that's some weird shit, right? That is some weird shit. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I back my shit up with sources. You guys can go look into it and you'll find it. I forget what it's called because Ninja, I talk about a lot of shit all day. I only got so much space in my brain, Ninja. Let's continue.
$3 million for the book. Okay, now I'm gonna sue you. So, is that not true?
I think if you gotta make the trafficking accusations, bro, to get your 30 M's, get it.
This Diddy trial is complete bullshit.
He's the one the feds went and got.
Hey, shout out to Ayo, man. Shout out to Ayo. Yeah, Ayo. Say, bro, go write you that book, bro. Go write you that book. If it helps you cope. Like when I first started making music, I was making music because I felt like I couldn't really speak to my parents about how I felt about the way we handle certain situations. So for example, if you listen to like No Sleep, that was me talking to my parents. Yeah, and a lot of my songs I used to talk to my family, and I made music for me because it's therapeutic. But even all my old songs, I was trying to describe the emotions that I felt. I'm a very emotional person. I hate that shit about me, but it is what it is, Ninja. Yeah, Ayo, yeah, write the book, man. Write the book and help other people. Like I said, I always use music. I could use XXX. I know XXX Tentacion. The reason why he has such a cult following is because he wrote about shit that people was going through, which is like depression and shit like that. And people could really relate, regardless of what was going on with him. Like, he had domestic violence charges and all this kind of stuff too. But his shit was so hard because we could all relate to it, and it allowed us to cope with him. So yeah, if you got to write that book, write that book. Let's continue.
And it's on trial.
And he's who they want. But my point is,
and she's the author that got immunity.
The government continues to call no names, small time, little guys to the stand. And last week, it's like government protecting celebrities' names from being named, but they have no problem when little guys' names are exposed.
Dumb folks got $30 million off the back of public backlash, bro. That forced.
Man, y'all niggas sitting here crying about Cassie, Ninja. Shout out to Cassie, my ninja. I ain't worried about Cassie, Ninja. What the hell y'all talking about, bro? My ninja, I'm worried about where are the Jeffrey Epstein files, Ninja? Where the files at, Ninja?
You need to leave.
Bruh, Cassie was last week, bro. Y'all niggas still sitting here talking about some Cassie, bro. Please shut up. Anyways, let's continue. We have Diddy. In other news, we have Diddy reportedly enrolling in a program for drug abuse and domestic violence as he waits for his sentence. This ninja is playing checkers. No, this ninja is playing chess in real time, people. He is playing chess in real time. This ninja is going to get out for good behavior, sign up for the course. Like, for example, my ticket that I told y'all I got, I can potentially get rid of my ticket if I do a safety driver course. Y'all know what it is. If you got you a ticket before, you could take a safety course or whatever, and they just might throw the ticket out. So this ninja now right here, this ninja finna sit here, do his program, do his domestic violence. He about to hit the DARE program, 7 steps, and he gonna turn around and show the judge, and he gonna get a lighter sentence. So shout out to Diddy for playing chess. He playing chess. This ninja playing chess. Let me see. Where we at? Hold on. Diddy is reportedly participating in therapy and self-help programs while being held at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center in New York. According to TMZ, the Act Bad artist is currently enrolled in the STOP program. Not DARE, but it's STOP. Still 4 letters, people. Pay attention. Which is designed to help prevent sexual assault, domestic abuse, and dating violence. An eyebrow-raising but noteworthy move considering the charges he just faced. Ninja, he's just playing chess, Ninja. And like I said, I'm not really blown up as a streamer or whatever, so I can't sway the opinion of the public. I'm not an influencer. But yeah, if you didn't know, Ninja, now you know this is what's happening, and that's why he's doing that. Nothing wrong with it though. You know, I respect it. Salute to Diddy. Salute to Diddy. Good lawyers, that's a smart man. Salute to Diddy. According to TMZ, let me see. It doesn't stop there. Diddy is also reportedly undergoing therapy and continuing his participation in a substance abuse program created by Dr. Harry K. Wexler. This program focuses on long-term recovery and accountability for those battling drug addiction. Reports say Diddy began this journey before his September 2024 arrest and has stayed committed while incarcerated. Yeah, because Ninjas is watching, my Ninja. We'll keep you guys updated. Shout out to Diddy. And shout out to your favorite humanitarian. Your favorite humanitarian said, I'm a subscribe. I'll see this live later on. Shout out to you, sir, ma'am. Shout out to you, sir, ma'am. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, so that's why I said sir, ma'am. Word to my alphabet brothers and sisters in arms. Don't beat me up, Ninja. Don't beat me up. All right, anyway, shout out to Paul Pierce. We would have did today's show on this, but I was just like, nah, Ninja, nah. Nah, Ninja, nah. And we brought this up before. We're bringing this up one more time. Paul Pierce says black men should follow French Montana when it comes to dating. The state's women don't have the same values as women overseas.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now, like I said, I done been on the underworld. I done been in the dark side, Ninja. Listen, Ninja, hold on.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
Yep.
I was born in it.
So, Ninja, I was born in the dark side, my Ninja. So, you know, being black, I've had people be brutally honest with me. My perfect example would be school. Them ninjas let me know every day that I was black. Ninjas that I know when I was in school, right? They girlfriends. Well, let me see. I don't want to say too much. First off, let me say it like this. Let me hold on. Let me slow it down. All right, so I've had a lot of people tell me stuff. I've had people tell me stuff. Men, women, I've had people tell me all kinds of shit. So I've been on the dark side. And shout out to AO. AO said I heard French was dating Diddy. Nah. So French, shout out to French. French is actually dating a woman with a lot of power right now. So for those of you who don't know, and one time we got to drop the DJ air horn for French Montana. Shout out to French Montana. So this ninja French Montana is dating the princess of, I think, Dubai. I can't remember. Hold on. I think it's the princess of Dubai. Let me see. I can't remember, but hold on. We're going to pull it up. She's the princess. She's the daughter of somebody. I think the dude that owns Dubai. I could be wrong. So if I'm correct, like I said, shout out to French Montana. Here we go. Who is French Montana dating? French Montana is reportedly dating Sheikha Mara bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
What the hell?
Yo, that's a name. And yes, I stand corrected. Or I stand correct. The princess of Dubai. Ninja. That's power. Gentlemen, take notes. Take notes. Take notes. They were recently spotted together in Paris, sparking dating rumors. She's known as Cetina on Instagram. That doesn't matter. Like I said, she is the princess of Dubai. So her dad owns Dubai. Let me see. Hold on. What's her name? Who is the princess of Dubai? Let's see. 1 second, y'all. She's the daughter of the ruler of Dubai and the vice president of the United Arab Emirates. Ninja. This ninja French. That ninja making dub. Hey, Ninja. Now, Ninja, I'm here to tell y'all, Ninja. I don't care what you ninjas talking about. Oh, I need to put a girl in submission. I need to put a girl on my program. Ninja. If I get the woman that is the princess of Dubai, Ninja, we having babies yesterday, Ninja. We having babies yesterday, Ninja. I don't care what you ninjas talking about. Y'all better take a play out of these women's book, Ninja. I'm having babies with that girl yesterday, Ninja, because my kids is solidified for generations. If French Montana fornicates with this woman, they probably already did. Sorry, Mr. Dubai guy, don't kill me, please. I'm saying, yeah. So French Montana, you better go do what you gotta do, my ninja. You need to go do what you gotta do, because if you don't, Ninja, and you messed it up, Ninja, you can't outdo that one. So yeah, she's the princess of Dubai's ruler, or the princess of Dubai. Anyways, back to Instagram. Let me see. And you guys answer the poll in the chat. Hit the like button too. Appreciate y'all. We had Paul Pierce discussing this whole thing. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
Man, I'm telling y'all, we need to follow in French Montana steps. You see, he cracking.
He's cracking.
He's like, man, I'm out here with these. No, I'm good.
Don't listen to Paul. There's women in the States that are cool and a vibe.
Nah, it ain't. The States women.
Shout out to the American women. Hey, man. It's a big world out here, people. It's a big world out here. Let's continue.
The States women, they don't have the same values as these women overseas. They value.
Now, gentlemen, I will tell you, I gotta let y'all know, bruh. I gotta let y'all know. Ladies, can I let them know? Ladies, are you in here? Hello?
Hello.
Ladies, can I let them know? Ladies, I'm gonna let them know. Gentlemen, if you didn't know, I understand that, you know, they got value, but do you ninjas know that the women in other countries are with us for the same reason why the women in America are with us? Now, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'll give you a hint, Ninja. I'll give you a second hint, Ninja. And one more time for the duration. Yes, sir. So always remember that, people. Let's continue.
They priority is they man first. They not shaking ass on Instagram.
Ninja. You ninjas gotta get out. Look, man. Fuck. Excuse my French. I'm always telling you guys, the reason why I'm able to speak the way I'm able to speak is because life has humbled me. So I don't have the same male ego as, you know, majority of men. I don't want to say as most men, you know, as the average man. I don't consider myself average, whatever. I don't play by the same rules. I play by my own rules. Besides the point. Yeah, so my ego's been like stomped on. So because my ego was stomped on and I had to rebuild my ego, and I'm speaking from a perspective of being like egotistical like Kanye when I was younger, that's why I'm able to put these things into perspective. So Ninja, I don't know what you ninjas think, but you ninjas swear these girls really care about you, Ninja. I gotta say it like that, bro. You ninjas swear.
You need to leave.
Now, like I said, you find you one that might care about you, right? But like I said, once you drop them jits, and for those of you who don't know what jits are kids. We call kids jits in Miami. Shout out to the city, you feel me? But yeah, once you drop them jits, Ninja, the woman that you're with, the woman that you are with is not going to sit there and baby you no more, Ninja. It's time to be a man, Ninja. So always think about that and always understand that these women do not give a damn about you, Ninja. She like you, yes, she like you, Ninja, but she don't care about you and making you happy, Ninja. She care about her survival, Ninja. I gotta say it, bro. It's not about you, Ninja. Like I said, the male ego is so bold to believe that people will put us, like us as men, over themselves. Like, for example, some of you ninjas think, and don't get mad at me, don't shoot the messenger, don't get your panties in the wad. Listen, a lot of you ninjas think that a woman will really put you above her own personal self-preservation or whatever the case may have you, Ninja. That's not the case, Ninja. But I digress. Like I said, if y'all want that information, y'all ninjas need to fuck around and donate, my ninja. Start donating. Y'all want me to turn around and spill all this game. Y'all want me to hurt y'all feelings just so y'all can come back and be like, oh, that's not true. That's not true, Ninja. I've lived this life, Ninja. Now, I'm not only speaking from my own anecdotal evidence. I just pay attention to details. I've studied. I did the research. There's books on this shit, people. It's called psychology. It's just human nature, Ninja. It's human nature. But anyways, let's continue.
Not every woman is doing that, Paul.
That's American women. That's the majority.
No, not every woman is doing that, though. I'm not doing that. So
there's more women in America doing that than out the country.
I can agree, but they're out the country. Women are getting paid $25 to have sex with anybody. Colombia, go there.
Woo! Chill. Woo!
You need to
Chill. Stop. Hey, chill, miss. Chill.
Brazil. So please kill it. Because I know. And y'all want to glorify these out the country women. These out the country women, you give them $30 and they're sucking you and all your homeboys in one night.
Woo, that sounds like a good deal, Ninja. That sounds like a good deal. What are we talking about, bro? Nah, I ain't really worried about my boys because that's a bit homosexual, if you will. But if you want to do some of this and some of this for $30, Ninja, come on now. Come on, bro. That sounds like a good deal. That's just me, though. I'm a bit cheap sometimes. My bad, y'all. I'm balling on a budget. Here we go.
So stop trying to glorify that. I'm sick of it. Anyways, yeah.
I mean, only difference between there and here is the price is up over here.
Yeah, Ninja, the price. Hey, gentlemen, go get your passport, Ninja. Go get you your passport, bro. The price right, Ninja. Who's Gina? I accidentally said Gina. I think I got Gina talking shit about me. They say when you say somebody's name on accident, they talking shit about you. So Gina talking shit about me. Shout out to Gina. I don't even know who Gina is. Shout out to Gina. But yeah, that sounds like a good time. All right, do we have anything else before we get to the main event? All right, last thing we have before the main event. Hit the like button, people, answer the poll. Last thing. So we have Jay-Z supposedly, and this is a conspiracy theory. You know, we had Jay, shout out to Jay, and everything is alleged because, you know, Jay-Z and Queen B, sometimes they like to sue people. I ain't trying to get sued, Ninja. So conspiracy theory right now. So shout out to Ricky Smiley and the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. So this is an excerpt from the show. So they said that Jay-Z just bought a $1.7 million mansion for his alleged daughter in Maryland. Ninja. Let's see.
Excited, y'all, for Miss Letitia Macer, y'all.
All right, so Letitia Macer. So speculation is growing around rap mogul Jay-Z after reports surfaced claiming he quietly purchased a $1.7 million lakefront home in Maryland for Letitia T. Macer, a woman long rumored to be his biological daughter.
But what the hell, boy?
Now, y'all remember, shout out to everybody who was in here in my previous streams. We was discussing how it was this dude that was trying to get the paternity test and he's suing Jay-Z right now. And the court granted that he can, like, he has grounds to be suing Jay-Z. And now we trying to figure out whether or not they finna get a DNA test. So while neither Jay-Z nor Macer has publicly confirmed the relationship, friends of T says she signed an NDA before accepting the home and has remained silent ever since. The story adds a new chapter to the ongoing rumors and lawsuits surrounding Jay-Z's alleged children. Ninja.
You need to leave.
Here we go.
I don't know who Letitia Macer is. It's being reported, y'all, that she is the daughter of rap legend Jay-Z, y'all, and they're saying that he bought her a beautiful $1 million lakefront mansion, honey, in Maryland. Now, they're saying, y'all, that T reportedly signed an NDA agreement before accepting the keys to the mansion. They saying since then, she has never publicly spoke out about their relationship. The last time T spoke out about her famous party, y'all, was in a video back in 2020. And here's what T had to say.
I've been hearing that Jay-Z was my father all my life. There's no way that he can deny anything, especially when people were there that know him.
Bro, what did she say, bro?
What the hell?
Nah, I'm playing. She basically said he shouldn't deny anything based off of people being there that know him. Here we go.
Yeah, she said, baby, ain't no way to deny her that Jay-Z is her dad. She especially when people was there. So I guess when people was there, when him and her mama got together, well, it may have been an open thing. But nevertheless, honey, she has a beautiful mansion. People are wondering, y'all, that other guy that, you know, the 32-year-old Philadelphia guy, Mr. Ramirez Satterwhite, they're saying he just wasn't as lucky yet because he ain't got nothing from Jay-Z because he's still saying Jay-Z is daddy and they still going to court behind him.
That was the other dude that we was telling y'all about, by the way. And if he sounds a little funny, like I said, I think that's that Miami accent. Here we go.
On the paternity test and whatever, but she got her mansion, so, honey, we're going to keep them lifted up in prayer, honey. Excited, y'all, for Miss.
Shout out to Ricky Smiley. All right, man. Y'all hit the like button, Ninja. Y'all know what it is, my Ninja. We about to get to the main event. 1 second. 4, 3, 2, 2. All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, man. Nicki Minaj and SZA explode into a brutal social media showdown. Liar, liar, pants on fire, bark at the wall, ninja. Whatever that means, right? Anyways, let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's discuss. I know y'all been waiting. Let me see. So we had a poll up in the chat. Shout out to the chat. What up, chat? You guys, your name is chat now. You know, I'm trying to get used to that one. I'll just be like, vote and tell us what you think in the chat. But I realize I have to refer to you as chat. So what's up, chat? Hi. Anyways, yeah, so chat, whose side are you on in this back and forth? Vote and tell us what you think and why. So we got 45% of people who are team Barbed. Shout out to the Barbs. We got 43% of people saying that they're team SZA. Shout out to the Control Collective. And then we got 13% of people who are just here for the comments. Yeah. I mean, yeah, shout out to them as well. All right, so let's discuss, man. So what the hell is going on? And shout out, first off, we had comments already in the chat. Let me shout these people out. First things first, shout out to HR Collins. So HR Collins earlier said that SZA is a known liar. Also, shout out to Thandy. Thandy said that Nicki is too old for this. She needs to go on holiday in Italy and she needs to retire. Shout out to you, Thandy. We appreciate your comments here on the show. What was I gonna say? It's tough, bro, because what y'all gotta realize, bro, you know, Nicki is a rapper. Besides that, Nicki is a mother. Besides that, ninjas got bills, my ninja. So yeah, we said retire. You need to leave. But like I said, she just came out. Well, she didn't just come out. This probably was, what, like 2 years ago? That was probably 2 years ago. I'm saying it's not really easy to retire as an artist because, you know, the idea is to make music as long as you can because, you know, you can't go back to a regular life. So she got to make money somehow and the bills still got to be paid. And I'm not finna say she's the breadwinner, but I'm pretty sure she's the breadwinner in her current situation because she made money. She made money off them streams. Anyways, let's go to Instagrams. And I do understand your sentiment, by the way. You said that she needs to retire. I understand that as well. It's just tough because she's the queen and you could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. That was corny. That was corny. All right, man. So like I said, they're exchanging words over tweets. Let's see. Should we just go to Twitter? We might just go to Twitter and see what the comments say. I think we finna go. Yep, we'll go to Twitter. We're going to Twitter. We're going to Twitter. All right, let me see how I'm gonna do this. Let me see how I do this. Shiznit. Before we go to Twitter, we'll start with Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked because I think they got bigger words. Y'all know I need my glasses and shit. Let me see. Boom. Hold on. All right, so here we go. All right, so first things first, let's see. We discussed that earlier where SZA made a response way back when where she said, I don't get it. Neither Rihanna or Ciara can hold a note worth a damn. One's just worse than the other, so what's the beef? Shout out to Thandy. Thandy said Nicki beefed with Ice Spice, Lotto, Cardi B, SZA, Jay-Z, JT, Young Miami, Remy Ma, Lil Kim, etc. Megan Thee Stallion. Bars. That's facts. But y'all gotta remember, bro, when you're at the top, you're gonna beef with people. So look, I always say this. I'm gonna start by saying this. And I've always said this. I've said this in my streams before. Y'all gotta look at the game and understand the game, bro. So look, Jay-Z gave us Kanye, Rihanna, and who was the other protege for Jay-Z? I know Kanye and Rihanna. I can't really remember off the top. It's been a long day. But yeah, so Jay-Z gave us Kanye and Rihanna. And then Lil Wayne and Young Money gave us Nicki and Drake. So look, you see how you said that Nicki beefed with all these people? This is where I say we live in a matrix. Because what are the odds that Nicki Minaj beef with all these women and then we have Drizzy Drake beefing with every other rapper in the industry as well? What are the odds, people? You need to leave. We don't know why it's like this. It's just like this. And even Kanye at one point in time, he beefed with a bunch of artists as well. It's just part of the game. But the thing is, when you're on top of the game, you got to kind of fight for your spot. You can choose to bow out gracefully. And I think J. Cole did that. J. Cole did that with the whole Drake beef when Drake started firing shots. You know, I think he apologized or whatever. And J. Cole, shout out to you. I didn't like when you did that, brother. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Because J. Cole, you know you got the bars to compete with Drake, but you chose not to do so because you wanted to do the light-skinned shit. Now, shout out to my light-skinned brothers. I love y'all. You feel me? I love y'all. I just see my Ninja Trey. Shout out to Trey. I see my Ninja Trey at the gym today, and my Ninja grew his hair out. I cut my hair. He grew his hair out. We was like, damn, what's good? You know, we chopped it up a little bit. But yeah, y'all ninjas like to always bow out gracefully when it comes to the beef. It's okay to beef with people sometimes when it's about competition. So yeah, like I said, I'm saying that to say, I think Nicki beefed with all these people because, you feel me, she's just trying to protect her spot as number one, and she's trying to make sure it stays solidified. Now, how she's going about it, I might not agree with, but I like her music more than I like the other girls' music, so I can't really say too much. So with SZA, shout out to her fan base. No disrespect to her fan base. I know Love. Yeah. Feel me? I only know Love with Kendrick Lamar. No, I know Love with Kendrick Lamar. And then the other one that she came out with where she's like, love, 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 love.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, past that, I don't really, feel me? I don't really know her music like that. Now, shout out to her fan base, though. Let's continue. So, it started right here. So, Nicki Minaj said, bitch, you used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, Beyonce, etc. But then when it was time to suck dick and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on her face and got back to sucking tip, right? Allegedly, like, bitch, stop being jealous of women who you secretly would kill to be in there. To be up their assholes. And that's why I like Nicki. I like Nicki because Nicki has a way with words and she can paint a picture. These men putting batteries in y'all backs and y'all stupid enough to still keep it going, not peeping that it's not going to end well for them or you. Buzz off, Bumblebeena. Hey. Like I said, I respect it. Let's continue. We got some girl, I guess one of the fans said, baby, you inserted yourself in something that didn't invite you or involve you. You are not the victim. And she was talking to SZA. And SZA said, I wasn't even talking about or to anyone. I just had got off stage talking about retrograde. Niggas added me. The fuck, yes, I'm mad. Now, do you need that? Now, do you need what? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? What does that mean?
You need to leave.
Are you talking about that Glockiana? Are you talking about that sticky? Are you talking about these hands? What are you talking about? Let's dissect. All right, so before that, Nicki Minaj said, bitch damn near broke that man's back and leg. This bitch fat and chubby and skinny at the same damn time. Shout out to Miss Menage a Trois. Or Troy, whatever, Menage a Trois, right? She said, bitch, where are those 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify like your faux freckles? Hashtag justice for Damori. Hashtag DNow. Botting tweets when you're arguing is just as weird, SZA. It's just as weird as SZA. I don't know, excuse me, who is Damori? Let's figure this out. I'm gonna go to my favorite friend, Google, who now has AI who can help me with my conclusions or help me draw my conclusions. Google's like my personal friend now. Let me see. And let us know what you think in the comment section, people. 1 second. So let's see. Why are SZA and Nicki Minaj beefing? Based off of the AI overview, Nicki Minaj and SZA are currently involved in a social media dispute stemming from Nicki Minaj's criticism of SZA's singing voice and subsequent involvement in a dispute involving Roc Nation's CEO Desiree Perez. Okay, so now we know. So this escalated after SZA seemingly responded to Minaj's initial tweet, leading to a back and forth exchange with insults and accusations. Here's a more detailed breakdown. The triggers. So Nicki Minaj initially criticized SZA's singing voice, which led SZA to respond, seemingly dissing Minaj's comments. Escalation. Minaj then attacked SZA's appearance and personality using hashtags related to Desiree Perez's legal troubles, which SZA initially ignored, calling it weird shit you poppin'. Social media showdown. The exchange escalated with Minaj making further personal attacks and SZA defending herself. And I mean, this is ongoing, people. You know, AI does this thing where it talks in the past tense, but this is ongoing. And shout out to Ayo. Ayo said, Google's the homie and Nicki's funny as fuck, but she do be hating. Now, I mean, it's tough for me. Like I said, I'm a bit biased in this situation. I'm not a barb, but I do rock with Nicki. But I came up listening to Nicki. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna side with Nicki. Shout out to Thandy. Thandy said it best. She said she's wrong for calling SZA ugly. Now, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. She didn't have to do that much, but you know how women get. Women get catty. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here? Y'all know what it is, man. Sometimes emotions fly and everybody start getting catty. Everybody get a little prissy. It is what it is, Ninja. It is what it is. Let's see. So the exchange escalated with Minaj making further personal attacks and SZA defending herself, even sharing tour revenue screenshots to counter claims of lesser success. Minaj's ongoing feuds. This incident is part of a larger pattern of social media feuds for Nicki Minaj, who has recently been involved with disputes with Jay-Z and Megan Thee Stallion, according to Billboard and Rolling Out. SZA's response, while initially dismissive, eventually engaged with Minaj's insults, sharing screenshots and defending her success. Shout out to Justin. Justin said, no, Nicki's messy, and even the humble female rappers from the past said the same thing. Yeah, Nicki is a bit messy, but y'all gotta realize, bro, based off of what I know about Rock Nation, because we discussed that in one of my streams, the problem is, if what she's saying, if parts of what she's saying is true, the problem is, guys, that somebody, and I'm not finna say their name because I don't want to be sued, somebody owes her $200 million, Ninja. Do y'all understand? Bruh. Bro, that's like y'all going to a job, right? Listen to me, hear me out, because I understand everybody's sentiment. But if somebody owe you, like let's say if you was an artist and you did some work for a label, and the check came out to, you did enough work to somehow, some way come out to $200 million. Do y'all know how much $200 million is? And they don't want to pay you, right? So boom, they don't want to pay you, okay? They don't want to pay you. Do y'all realize what kind of slap in the face it feels like when somebody owe you some money and they don't want to pay you? It's because y'all ninjas never been in the streets, Ninja. Somebody owe you money and then they giving away money to somebody else or helping somebody else succeed while you sitting there stuck on stupid at the crib because, yeah, you had your time and them ninjas still owe you $200 million. Are you guys okay? Are you okay? Anyways, let's continue. Where was I at? Was I on Instagram or was I on TikTok? Yeah, I was on Instagram. Let me see. All right, so, yeah, she said justice for Damori, and that's what she was talking about. She said botting tweets when you're arguing is just as weird as SZA. Let's see what else. What did she say? She said, I don't know what she said right here. We got to go take it to Twitter. We're going to take it to Twitter. And like I said, I understand everybody's sentiment. They saying Nicki messy. Ninja, let somebody play with your money, Ninja. Watch you turn to a thug. Watch you turn to a thug. Somebody start playing with your money. You're going to be on 10 too. Let me pull up Twitter. 1 second, y'all. And also answer the poll and hit the like button, people. Answer the poll and hit the like button. Let me see. 1 second. Where we at? Damn, I'm telling you, I'll be going blind. I can't see. Okay, here we are. All right, let me pull up Twitter and let's see what's going on. Let's see what the comments say. I live for the comment section. It makes me laugh. I don't even care about the post sometimes. I care about the comment section. Twitter.com. All right, let me see. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, my Twitter. Yeah, I stay away from Twitter. Twitter's dangerous, people. I'm scared to even go pull up my stuff because I don't know what I look up, Ninja. I be scared because I be looking up stuff on Twitter. My bad, y'all. Those are my hotkeys. Yeah, I look up stuff on Twitter. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't, Ninja. And if you don't, it's okay. All right, so let's see what's popping off. Shout out to the queen. Look at the pink. Now, I ain't finna say nothing because her ninja probably trying to do me in. But shout out to Nicki Minaj for looking how she looks. And shout out to SZA too. SZA's pretty too. Yeah. Let me see. All right, so we have Nicki Minaj reposting somebody saying, "Congrats, SZA, you played yourself," because she said she was talking about retrograde, and it's like, are we in Mercury retrograde? We are not currently in Mercury retrograde. Period. So shout out to what's this ninja name? Shout out to H.R. Collins. That's why H.R. Collins had put earlier in the chat that SZA is a known liar. Right here, we just debunked right here that she was lying about that retrograde, whatever the fuck she was talking about. That's why this ninja right here said that SZA's a known liar, because right there she just lied about that. And for those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, I'll show you, because sometimes I talk a bit fast. Let me slow it down for the people in the back, and I'm one of them. If we go back right here, she said right here, I wasn't even talking about she said I wasn't even talking about or to anyone. I just had got off the stage talking about retrograde. Caught you.
What the hell,
Caught you right there. I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Don't we call it in the city, one foot in and one foot out, ninja. Don't what do they say? Don't throw a rock and then hide your hand, ninja. Ninjas don't like that kind of shit. Let's continue. Let me see. Let's go back to Twitter or X. Where we at? Let me see. Twitter. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here we go. All right, so let me see. Shout out to Ayo. Ayo said, sounds like then Nicki's taking out her frustrations on someone who doesn't deserve it. And she said, I'm partial to Nicki too. I feel you. Shout out to Ayo. I feel you, Ayo. I feel you. So she might be taking out her frustrations on the wrong person, but naturally what she's doing is what we all do on social media. We make noise. So for example, I do my show. The way I try and do my show, I got to have the thumbnail, and then I got to talk about the other stuff, and I got to pray that everybody stays through the whole show, knowing everybody's not going to stay. I got to catch everybody's attention. So, I mean, it's par for the course. That's the way I look at it. So Nicki said, what an odd little weirdo. She said, do you know the level of hate inside for yourself you have to be this much of a cunt for no reason? A woman you later worked with. Now you want to act like you're a motherfucking tarot card. Bitch, quiet or quit. What an odd little weirdo. Yeah, me personally, it sucks because I pop shit about people on the show, but I love everybody. Shout out to Tay. Tay said that SZA should have kept her mouth shut. Let's see. So right here, Nicki said that she used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, etc. But then when it was time to suck Zick and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on and got the sucking, right? Allegedly. Stop being jealous of women you would secretly kill to be up their assholes. These men putting batteries in y'all back. I read that one already. Here we go. SZA said Beyonce looking more and more like Madonna every day. Could have swore she was black at one point, just saying. And that was in 2011. Ninja. Damn. 2011. Ninja. Ninja.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just let y'all know, bro. Let me just hold on. Can I say something right quick? Ninja, when this shit blow up, you guys are going to see things about me. I apologize ahead of time. First off, I'm not, I ain't say nothing crazy, but I done did some crazy shit, Ninja. I done try to beat ninjas up like they got me on camera, Ninja, pulling up on ninjas talking about what's good, my ninja, what's good. Like I was finna beat them up. I don't know if they got me flashing the Glockiana. You feel me? I'm just letting y'all know. They got me on camera rapping and sounding terrible, sounding corny. They got all that, Ninja. Okay, they got all that. So I'm just letting y'all know in the future, when y'all see it, don't be shocked, because I'm not going to be shocked. So yeah, that was in 2011, Ninja. 2011, my Ninja. 2025, I'm doing math in my head. That was 14 years ago, Ninja. Jesus. Who goes that far back? Jesus. I don't even remember what I said in 2014. This was another one from 2011. She said, I don't get it. Neither Sierra, and we already discussed this one, neither Rihanna or Sierra can hold a note worth a damn. One's just worse than the other, so what's the beef? Yeah, Ninja, I don't know how people could go that far back. Nicki got a problem coming up fast. Okay, now this is where it comes from. Damn, Ninja's holding grudges, Ninja. Yo, this is 20. Oh, shit, I almost blocked Nicki Minaj. No, I ain't mean to do that. It says Nicki got a problem coming up fast. Shorty right here goes. at Iggy Azalea, my word. So now I'm starting to understand why Nicki is mad. Nicki is mad because, or at least I personally feel like, right? I personally feel like Nicki's mad because, you know, SZA puts on a front. And I'm not saying that she does. I'm saying this is what it looks like. Because if we know Iggy Azalea, you know that Iggy Azalea is, we gonna call her a snow bunny, right? Shout out to the snow bunnies. You know I love you, snow bunnies. Shout out to the snow bunnies, and shout out to everybody who's seeing new stuff. I'm seeing this in real time too, people. I do not plan this. I do it in real time so that way it comes off better, so we all share the moment together. So yeah, I'm seeing these tweets as well. This is all new to me, especially because they're from 2011. But anyways, yeah, so you know, Iggy is a snow bunny. So she said, Nicki got a problem coming up fast. Shorty right here goes. So I think the problem that Nicki has is that she feels like SZA be fronting because SZA's always around Kendrick Lamar. And if you know my ninja Kendrick Lamar, in the famous words of Kendrick Lamar, ninja, they not like us, ninja. They is not like us, ninja. So in the same breath that SZA saying they not like us, and you know, we had people crip walk into that shit and all these kind of things. We have SZA saying that Beyonce looking more and more like Madonna every day, which makes no sense now.
What the hell,
Could have swore she was black. Now it's looking like, okay, so low key, you putting on a front. Neither Rihanna or Ciara can hold a note. What's the beef? Yeah, it sound like you hating. Let's see. So Nicki Minaj reposted. The whole issue is SZA coincidentally came on Twitter talking about not taking bait and a retrograde that's not even happening after not tweeting since June until Nicki spoke out about her manager who's been harassing Nicki literally since 2012. Okay, so there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Let me see. She said hit that auto-tune button, Miss Meek and Mild Freckles, man. Always talking about these black and milds make a ninja want a black and mild, ninja. Chill, ninja. Chill. Y'all made me want a black and mild, bro. I put the cigars down, but y'all making me want a black and mild, bro. All right, so let me see what's going on here. Now, shout out to SZA. Oh, this ninja, he drawing the freckles on. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Them freckles make her look sexy, though. Them freckles make her look sexy. Shout out to Tay. Tay says SZA is looking more like an alien everyday. Hashtag not natural, very insecure. Hey, ninja. I leave them girls alone, ninja. I be trying to stop all the girls from getting BBLs. They don't listen to me. I tell them all the time, hey, ladies, don't do it. Shout out to Ayo. Ayo knows. I tell Ayo all the time. I be like, bro, them BBLs ain't it, bro. Because you look better. So look, SZA, I mean, she's sexy now, but did y'all see the original SZA? Original SZA is beautiful. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Can I pull it up? Let me see. All right, I got this one. I'm gonna use this one. Hold on, guys. Let me make this smaller. Watch this. Let me make this smaller. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something. The original SZA, make me salivate in my mouth, ninja. Jesus. For real. For real. SZA before surgery. Look. Originally, you know why? Because she looked normal. Shout out to her. But then again, I'm not one of these ninjas. I'm not the ninjas that you used to seeing on the internet. So, you know, the things that look black, like black attributes, you know, I said this multiple times on my stream, people. I said, you know, we all should find attractive the things that look like us. So me personally, I like big noses and shit like that. I know you guys might look at me weird. Sorry. But yeah, I like women. I like black women with big noses and like the different shades of chocolate. Shout out to Glorilla, who also got nose surgery too, ninja. Crazy shit, people. Crazy shit. But that's just me though. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion because at the same time, I like white women and I like Latino women. I like people who look like themselves, ninja. That's just it. That's just me. But yeah, I like SZA before. After, I mean, yes, she looked good, but she looked more like her before. And then afterwards, she still looked good, but it's just like, because look, this is her before. And then this is, you know. But I digress because I don't want her to turn around and come kill me afterwards 10 years down the line after I turn around and said these things because I was just being honest. And she ain't like what I had to say, so let's continue. All right, let me see. Google said catch it. It says Nicki Minaj is generally considered more successful than SZA based on career longevity, album sales, and the impact on the music industry, particularly within the rap genre. While SZA has achieved significant success and acclaim, particularly in recent years, Minaj established dominance, particularly as a female rapper, and surpassed SZA's current achievements. Here's a more detailed comparison. And then she put it down. She said that this bitch put out a whole new album as a deluxe to an already existing album that was out for like a year or two, so the original album could break records. Like, what in the insecure lack of morals and integrity are you doing? I thought she was the real artist. Girl, bye. Yeah, guys, I mean, the game's already been cooked. The game been cooked. The reason why the game's cooked is everybody trying to be number one, but everybody's cheating to go number one, and that's a whole nother conversation for later. And then she posted this 2 hours ago. She said, wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL, y'all catch me up, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that never heard of you. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums, did you look at the venues I played on my own headline festival tour out of the country last year? Bitch, have you ever headlined to 80,000 people? Bitch, what have you ever done besides yodel with auto-tune that needed retuning? Okay, I see what's going on. It's trying to one of my hotkeys. Yeah, that's wild, bro. She be turning up. Boo, I'm an icon. You're not the end. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your executive was bullying and harassing me? You dirty mangy cunt. Sorry. I didn't say that. She said it. These bottled numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all mother effing minds. You're the type that would have been quiet in school trying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. I know you went nights without washing that musty face. Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? What's wrong with... Hey, bro. Yo. Miss Nicki Minaj. Chill, sister, chill. Desiree Perez, we want to... Shout out to Ayo, bro. I said the same thing, bro. I'm like, yo. Ninjas wonder why I'm cold out here in these streets, because this is how people feel in their head, bro. This is what goes on. The method behind the madness in their brain, bro. They turn up. But yeah, that's why I tell y'all, bro, don't come for people, bro, because if you come for the wrong person, that ninja just might turn up on you. And that's why I tell the men specifically, like, shout out to my ninjas. I love all of y'all. But when y'all turn around and tell me how y'all don't like my show, bro, as a man, bro, I get so irritated, because I'm like, bro, if you don't like me and you don't like what I'm doing, why do you need to let me know? Like, keep it to yourself. You could talk shit, but it made me want to put hands on you. But besides the point, I digress, because, you know, my parents taught me, shout out to my stepmama, she said, if somebody has the power to move you with their words, then you're weak-minded. So always maintain control. So I try to maintain control, and that's some free game, people. That's some free game. And constructive criticism is good, but only when it's constructive. If it's just unnecessary criticism, that's where I get annoyed. She said, justice for Demori Desiree Perez. We want to discuss your daughter's lawsuit. And did you do your deposition? Oh, okay. She said one thing, shout out to Armand Wiggins. Armand said one thing Nicki is going to do is entertain us. What will we do when she's gone? Nicki Minaj said, this is what they be wanting when they release music. Speak on me or about me at your own risk. When I'm discussing the abuse I've suffered at the hands of any man, if you as a woman choose to get in the field, you're going to leave bloody, figuratively speaking, of course. And that's why I tell y'all ninjas, I say this all the time. It get real in the field, my ninja. Okay? It get real in the field. So y'all be careful what y'all do and what y'all say to these people, because some people may not have the same sentiment as you, and some people may not be as nice as you. Ladies, I'm specifically talking to you because women are very catty. And I always tell y'all, I personally think women are more dangerous than men, because women can manipulate each other and women can manipulate men into committing violent acts, right? Violent acts of harm towards other people. And I love ladies. Don't get me wrong. I love the women's. But like I said, I'm somewhat of an educated man, so I'm aware of what's going on. So because I'm aware, I always err on the side of caution. So she said, I'll expose more of your lies, and I'll tell y'all all the time I play the long game. So while y'all celebrated insignificant wins and fake laugh for hours, God was already working. Sit this out. Trust. Ego won't win this one. The truth is here. And the truth is the truth. It doesn't change. The lies and deceit and abuse of power ain't gonna cut it no more. Oh, she was saying it like hit the road, Jack. No more. Shout out to Ayo. Ayo said it's a lot of older male rappers squashing they itch in their older years, and I hope one day Nicki, Remy, Cardi would squash they ish one day as legends, but I can see that's a negative never. Yeah, man, I mean, hey, bro, it just depends on what it is, because, you know, what it comes down to is, I think Nicki Minaj is born in December, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm a December baby myself, but let me just go make sure of that, because I'm not entirely sure. I got to make sure. Let me see. And if she is, it reinforces my point if you believe in zodiac signs. Nicki Minaj birthday. Yeah, December 8th. So I'm going to tell y'all some real game. I'm born December 11th. Shout out to me. Let me do y'all one even more crazy. Shout out to Papa Black. For those of you who don't know, Papa Black is my dad. My dad's actually born December 8th. Can you imagine? Yeah. So one thing I can tell you about December people, or December or Sagittarius people, if you believe in zodiac signs and that kind of shit, one thing about us is we try to be nice, but we hold grudges, and we don't hold grudges on purpose. Like, we'll squash it with you, but we are very emotional creatures, right? So we feel things a bit differently. Like, even me, my dad always used to tell me when I was younger that I'm very over dramatic, if you will. Which is cool when it's being performative, but a lot of times it gets annoying. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, we kind of hold grudges and shit. We don't like that shit, bro. When you try and do us dirty, I'm telling you, when it comes to that money, Ninja's not playing about their money, my ninja. Ninjas is not playing about their money. I don't play about my money. Don't play about yours. And I always tell people, you don't have to do as I say. Don't copy me. You don't have to have the same sentiment, but I always make suggestions. And yeah, like I said, she probably affected. Both parties are affected, but what it comes down to is, yeah, it's just, I'm thinking it's the whole thing with Jay-Z and all of that's related because they all work for the same people. And the way the industry works, people start to kind of like blackball you and shit like that. That shit is annoying, bro. It is annoying. She said, let me see what else. She said she looks like she got stung by a bee. ... Draw my freckles on, my fake freckles. She said, liar, liar, pants on fire, you sound like a dead dog. Let me see. She said, what's fucked up is that the pawns always go out sad, broken, cursed. Most of them never even knowing they were pawns. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. I ain't know that Nicki got the, you know. She said, child, the protection is loud today. So that's where it started. So 5 hours ago, this is where it started, and now here's where we're at. Should I refresh this page? Let me see. Why does Nicki Minaj have 6,606? Why does she have 66666 following? What's wrong with this lady?
What the hell? My God, no way.
All right, Miss Nicki Minaj, you're scaring the people. Chill. She said, bye-bye, pumpkin. Let me see. Somebody said, a miserable, passive-aggressive weirdo. And then Nicki said, exactly. We're going to call the bitch Miza. She been miserable going on 2 decades. So now SZA's name is Miza. And that was an hour ago, people. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let me see if there's anything else on Instagram. 1 second. Was there anything else I needed to cover? Shoot, I guess that's pretty much it. That's it for tonight's show, people. Y'all know what it is, man. Spam Team Barb or Team SZA in the chat. Right now to vote, this is where the poll is at. So the question was, chat, whose side are you on in this back and forth? Vote and tell us what you think and why. We have 44% of people Team Barb, and that's where it comes down to, Ninja. They siding with Nicki, Ninja. We had 35% Team SZA, and we had 21% I'm just here for the comment section. And shout out to Ayo. Ayo said, you're not lying. My stepson is a December 13th, and yeah, no, LOL. He don't F with people anyways. And I really don't F with him, LOL. Yeah, I mean, I'll be trying to tell y'all, like, as Sagittarius people, we cool people. We're cool to the people that are cool to us. Other than that, we leave people alone. Past that, shout out to you if you tune in, man. Shout out to the Adams. Shout out to the Eves. Shout out to the Barb. Shout out to the SZA Collective, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button and subscribe for more. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe out here in these streets, people. Stay dangerous, my ninja. Stay dangerous. Yes, sir.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man.
This is the Adam effect.
It's black, baby. This one for the bad bitches. What up, mama? Pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out.